Hello children and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ritika again this side, and what do you think I've written on the board today? Those are numbers and those are Roman numerals, and that's what we are going to learn today, Roman numerals. But before starting, let me give you an introduction of what Roman numerals are. In Europe, in old times, Roman capital letters were used to write numbers, and that's the reason they are called Roman numerals. In this method, certain symbols are used to represent the numbers, but there is no symbol for the number 0. So let us learn what are primary basic numbers which you all need to know to understand the concept. So the number 1 is represented by the letter I. Number 5 is represented by the letter V. Number 10 is represented by the letter X. Number 50 is represented by the letter L. Number 100 is represented by the letter C. Number 500 is represented by the letter D. And number 1000 is represented by the letter M. These are the basic Roman numerals which you have to by heart or keep in mind to understand the concept very clearly. Let us learn what are rules for writing the Roman numerals. So there are 3 rules. I will be explaining you all the rules today. So rule number 1. Rule number 1 is, if these are 2 Roman numbers, that means I and I. What does this mean? This means I plus I, that is 1 plus 1, because I means 1. So it is 2. This is the value of 2. If there is V and I, what this will be? This means V plus I, that is 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So this will be 6. This is the symbol for the number 6. So let's learn rule number 2. The rule number 2 is, suppose if V and I are with a number which is bigger. For example, we take X. If the number or Roman number given to you is X and V, what does this mean? If V or I is after or in the right hand side of a bigger number, then the value of V and I is added to the bigger number. That means 10 plus V. If it is on the right hand side, then we have to add. If these 2 Roman numerals are on the right hand side of the bigger number, then we have to add. That means 10 plus 5. That is 50. So this will be 50. If there is X and I, then the same thing, if it's on the right hand side, we have to add. So we will add the value of I to 10, that is 1. So this will be 11. This was the rule number 2. Let's go for rule number 3. It's very simple. The small letters, that is V and I, if they are on the left hand side of the bigger number, then we have to subtract them. That means if they are on the left hand side, then we have to subtract them. Suppose if the Roman number is given, if it is I and V, that means the smaller number is on the left hand side of a bigger number. Then we have to subtract the value of smaller number from the bigger number. That means 5 minus 1. It is 4. So the value of 4 is represented like this. If it is I and X, then we have to subtract 1 from 10. So 10 minus 1, it is 9. So these were the rules for writing Roman numerals. I will give you a list of Roman numerals, that means from 1 to 20, so that it will be very easy for you. So let's start. So the number 1 is represented by I, number 2 is represented by 2 I's, number 3 by 1, 2, 3, 3 I's, 4 this way, 5 V, 6 V and I, because 5 plus 1 is 6, 7 V, I and I, that means 5 plus 2, 8 V, I and I, that means 5 plus 3 is 8, 9 I and X, that means 10 minus 1 is 9, and 10, as you all know, it is represented by X. So these were the numbers from 1 to 10. I'll write down 11 to 20 also. So number 11 is represented by X and I, that means 10 plus 1. Number 12 is represented as X and 2, that means 10 plus 2. Number 30 is represented as X and 3, that means 10 plus 3. Number 14 is represented as X and 4, that means 10 and 4. So number 15 is represented by X and V, that means 10 plus 5 is 15. Number 16 is represented as X and 6, that means 10 and 6. Number 17 is represented as X and 7, that is 10 plus 7. Number 18 is represented as X and 8, that is 10 plus 8, it is 80. Number 19 is represented as X and 9, that is 19. Number 20 is represented as 2X is called cos 10 plus 10, that is 20. So I'll just keep them, you all can copy down in your books whatever I have given, and that's all for today. I hope you have learned what Roman numerals are, and I hope you have loved watching my videos. If you do, then surely press the like button, and if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.